Hey everybody, finalKenpachi here. Welcome to another Shadow Legends video. In this video guys, I have one more event dungeon for you for the Queen of the Hearts. We're in our clanmate account, Andrew. He built this team. Thank you so much for Andrew this opportunity. Our team basically guys recorded 2 Gnat, Kaimar. They are the kind of like hard champion to get it. But if you have this champion, rest of the champion are super easy guys. Shamal and the Yakar. Why Yakar guys? Good thing about Yakar, most of you going to have him. I believe you can purchase it from the clan shop if I'm not mistaken. And he doesn't need book, don't worry, you don't have to build him. He just needs some speed gear, that's all guys. His A3 skill cannot be resisted, so cannot be 3%, that's good thing. And it's already 100%, so you don't have to worry about the booking this champion. Before I show the rest of the champion gear, the comp, stuff like that, if you guys love my content, please consider to hit like button guys and hit the sub button for my YouTube. They are so super important because our next project going to be extremely nice for this new event dungeon. Let me show you guys the champion gear first before the jump to the AI setup and the run. First champion is the Yakar. Yakar is super important for this comp guys because he cannot be resisted CC ability, which is the freeze. So we basically need to be freeze the minions. They are actually more annoying than the boss. Boss doesn't have too much problem, and the Yakar on this case is the one of the best champion you can use, which is most of you guys have a Yakar. He's on the clan shop purchasable. If you don't have a Yakar, you can theoretically use another CC champion. Armas can be work, Odin can be work, but they can be have a 3% problem guys. If you 3% to land your CC abilities on the Kaja, which is the fastest champion on the enemy team, 300 speed, then your team can have a chance of the fail. Yakar gear is not that important, only the speed important for this comp, and he need to be faster than the Kaja, which is the her speed is the 300. Rest of the stat not that important, you don't need a masteries on the him as well. Second champion is, let's jump to the Gnats. Gnat number 1 stat is looks like that. He's in the little gear guys, 270 critical damage, looks like working for this comp, but he also have 4k defense, so either you can lower the defense a little bit and increase the critical damage, both of them can be work. Speed very important guys. Kaimar going to be slowest champion for this comp and his speed 261, so Gnat need to be faster than the Kaimar guys, that's all. Okay, and it doesn't have a relics. His book have a phantom star 1 star, not going to be noticeable, and the master is for the Gnat number 1. Let me show you guys the Gnat number 2 as well. This Gnat number 2 in the ignore defense, merciless, 7 piece actually, but 6 piece going to be enough. Merciless, little gear, savage gear, all of them going to give you guys the same result. And this build is the 266 speed. He's have a 288 critical damage. He doesn't have a relics, he's also book. Booking this skill is important guys, especially damage percent is actually noticeable, A3 skill. And the masteries are looks like that. Did we show the masteries already? It's alright, you guys seen one more time. This is the masteries for the second Gnat. One tip about the Gnat build guys, if you're struggling to reach high critical damage on the Gnat, because any max HP skill is important stat, most important stat for the critical damage, you can also get flawless execution on the masteries on the TR6 over there, can help you to get the stat. Next champion which is super important for this comp is the Shamal guys. This is the Shamal we are using, as you guys can see. He doesn't have any single gear. He's just here for the passive skill guys, that's all, and he can be naked if you prefer. He doesn't need blessing, he doesn't need relics, he doesn't need masteries. Just put the Shamal middle of your team. That's all. And the last champion, which is super important, is the Kaimar guys. Kaimar doesn't need to be DPS. I believe Andrew using this Kaimar on the Far Night team. Speed is important guys, which is the 261 speed. I don't recommend it you guys going below to do this speed. But I actually don't know what is the minimum speed for this comp. Just play safe and don't go below to this speed. That's all. Only important thing about him is the speed. He doesn't need book for this comp, by the way. He doesn't need specific gear set. He doesn't need relics. He doesn't need a blessing. It doesn't need masteries at all, as you guys can see. This Chimera doesn't have masteries. Let me show you guys the AI setup as well before the run, then I will leave you alone with the run. So this is the stage 30, 21 second team, and the AI setup. Shamal doesn't matter, guys. G0 A3 skill first, G0 number 2 A3 skill first, Chimera reset the cooldown first, and the Yakar is using A3 skill first. Andrew is locked the A2 skill, but doesn't really matter if you choose this skill first. It should be no problem. Now let me leave you guys alone with the run. Guys, time to show the team performance. We set up the AI champion over there. Shamal in the leader position. G0 over there. Chimera and the Yakar at the background. Stage 30. Yakar is freezing the enemies. G0 number 1 attacking. G0 number 2 attacking. We are getting True Fear Diva from the boss, but it's okay. This is why the Shamal there. Now Chimera going to be reset the cooldown. Yakar going to freeze them again. And second G0 going to finish the fight 20 seconds. Let me show you guys again multiple times if you guys miss it. This team is going to be 100% guys, because there is no 3% fail chance. Yakar skill is the 100%, cannot be resisted. So this is why Yakar is amazing for this comp. The reason Cupidus is the resisted guys, because his Terminator wasn't above 75%, but his counterattack is not going to hurt us. Don't worry about it. Rest of the champion is the same. His counterattack is cannot even kill the Shamal, which is the naked. He's literally naked right now. Alright, let's repeat it one more time, couple of more time actually, so you guys maybe can see it clearly. I mean, there is nothing to see there actually, to be honest. Like, this is always that work. Exactly guys, if you guys have this champion, double G0 and the Chimera is the important one. I assume most of you have a Shamal and the Yakar. You should be building them is not super hard as well, by the way. Speed requirement, only Yakar need to be fast, 310 speed. G0 is the 260 speed, stuff like that. Should be no problem for the most of you guys. But like I said earlier, beginning of the video, I have more build ideas for this content, guys. Stay tuned for that. Unfortunately, I didn't see any build so far without G0. I really want to make a team without G0, guys. It was possible with the Odin dungeon, but this is a little bit more tougher than the Odin dungeon, guys. Like, the team I saw so far and the figure out myself, at least need a 1 G0. There's a one comp with the Vulcanos. If you have the Vulcanos, he have a potential of to solo this entire content, guys. Basically, just build him 6-piece stone skin, super high resistance, guys. Like, we are talking about like something like 900 resistance over there. And you need to be place a foot champion there, of course. And the foot champion need to be from Demon Spawn faction. This is super important. Again, Vulcanos comp is not super easy, but that's the only comp I find so far. If you guys have a comp idea, please feel free to share with us so we can also share with the more people. Kaja is the super annoying there, guys. She have a cleanse ability and the increase accuracy buff. So this is why making comp with G0 is super hard, because on the Odin content, you can basically kill the boss by the burn, right? You don't need to use the G0 at all, which is, I have a video about the Vito G0. But this one, she have a cleanse ability, she have increase accuracy, you know, stuff like that. It's hard. It's going to make you the harder to resist the boss, and she's cleansing. Maybe you can make a comp with the Lokat champion, Warlord, Krixia can work maybe. Yumeko obviously. So, or you can try to CC her like that, but CCing her is not enough because she's getting turn, especially if you don't have a cooldown reset champion like the Chimera. Alice could be work, by the way, as a cooldown, my bad, Lokat champion. If you guys don't have any other Lokat options like the Warlord or the other champion like Yumeko, Krixia, stuff like that. Alice is weak affinity on the Timid too. Pelorium is definitely did their lesson on the Odin dungeon, and they definitely make this dungeon super hard in my opinion, guys. Especially their speed recruitment. Kaja is extremely fast, guys. Like 300 speed is just damn, man. Like 300 speed. Alright, as you guys can see, this comp is 100%. You don't have to worry about anything. And Andrew, big shout out to you, my friend. Thank you so much for this comp again, for the account, for us to show on the YouTube. Much love, brother. And stay tuned for the more comp, guys. This content just released yesterday, so we need more time to test it, figure out the another champion stuff like that. I hope I can figure out a team without GNAT, because I know there's a people without GNAT, and the more free-to-play friendly comps, obviously that's what I want. But so far, that was it. Thank you so much for the watching. See you guys on the next time. Bye bye.